And earlier on, we touched on the topic of, or you mentioned some examples of successful AI use cases of SMEs that deployed successfully some AI solutions. This was very interesting. Could you give some more examples of either Slovak companies or even European companies, as we are on the field of a European project, of successful companies, successful small and medium-sized enterprises that deployed some interesting AI solutions? Maybe let's say 3 to 5 examples that struck your mind recently.
I think there is really a lot of companies who adopt. In Slovakia, it's not a lot, but Slovakia is very small. In our survey, there was about 1/3 of these 240, so about from 80 to 100. Maybe it doesn't cover all the companies, but probably the most of companies are here. And we can see that there are small companies and startups like, for example, I like PowerX company who is doing energy management and optimization, and they used AI methods for this, and this domain is really important. I already mentioned Brainware. They do intelligent onboarding, automatic guides generation, and personalization. This is really very tricky because if you imagine that you want to have for every software you have some guide generated automatically, and then save a lot of library and then maybe have them more accurate. I don't think that this is easy problem, but I believe that they will get some result, and as I know they already have. I like solutions that work with Slovak language, because this is really important. I already mentioned it, that for Slovakia and small country, we will need a big support from government for this, because comparing, for example, with Czech Republic, we don't have enough data and good development of Slovak language models, but there are companies like NetleAI or Solution that do language generation. They do chatbots and work not just on with Slovak language, because you cannot work with just with Slovak, because you have to always learn from big languages like English is. Maybe my examples are not 3D examples, because I mean the robotics examples, because I work mostly on area of internet and web and virtual world. So I like this a lot, and there are other experts like Professor Duchon, who are very good in this area. So my another example is, for example, is Luigi's Box company, which is small company and doing search and product discovery. And as I know, they have good results with it, even in this pandemia times, because people more search. So then such companies can be better. I will mention 1 or 2 more companies. One I like as well is Cognexa, because this is these companies, what I mentioned before, were companies that they have their business, their product, and they try to enhance it by AI, so doing better work. But Cognexa is actually AI company, as I can tell. So they have really a lot of AI experts on board, and they are looking where AI can help, and they do it in quite a lot of areas, in product optimization, in object tracking, on quality inspections, so even in industry. And it's good to know that in Slovakia we have companies who are here quite a long time, like Anasoft, and they use AI for improving their business in industry, their systems for management of objects and so on. So I'm thinking about European companies. There is really a lot of them, and I probably will not name them because maybe I will not be really accurate. Maybe one startup, which is actually it has roots in Slovakia, but it's not. It's Slovakia Finnish. It's solved. Because it can be very important for future and for solving one problem with AI, that is experts and information, because Solved is a collaborative platform for distributed expert teams. And always when you have some tens or hundreds on thousand some objects, either people or really some things, using AI for example, matching interest, matching, in this case, project leaders to some persons, it's very useful. So I think we can continue quite a long time with it, but I will stop here.
Thank you. Those were some interesting examples, quite a few of them. And those were examples of the people that already deployed successfully AI. But maybe if I could ask you for a little message, a call of action in the end for companies that would like to actually start with using AI and deploying AI solutions, what would it be? A message for the end from your side.
I would really like to encourage them all to innovate, to be part of all the activities, even research activities, at least as a follower, at least as somebody who is monitoring and looking at it. And even if such companies start to support somebody, it may look strange, but if you start to support somebody like, for example, Kinit Institute, but some university team or some other team who is doing AI, you will be involved in it. So you will find out that your people will start think differently. So independence on the maturity of the company, they will, I believe, definitely improve their business. So once more, I encourage everybody to support own company by supporting others.
Thank you very much. That's a great message for the end in these times, especially, I think. So today's guest was Professor Mária Bieliková from SlovakAI and Kinit Institute. Professor, thank you once again for your time and for your wisdom and sharing it with us.
Thank you.